Wow. Holy shit. It's been a while. What do you think of my new do? What do you think of the dread fro? Wagwan is that guy. Yeah. Truth is, about 3 months ago, I cut off my dreadlocks. And I've been loving it. It's been great to refresh the journey. And I'll tell you a little secret here. It's very necessary to refresh the journey from time to time. What I mean by this is I feel like dreadlocks, freeform locks are meant to be trimmed and broken off, stemmed, clipped, pruned, reseeded, replanted, start anew. I feel like when growing dreadlocks, after a certain amount of years, it can become a fixation. It can become an unwilling commitment, an addiction, an obsession. And I've been there myself. I feel like within my own journeys, I've been obsessed with growing them long. I've been addicted to not cutting my hair. I've been obsessed with an idea of having dreadlocks at a certain length and always maintaining that length, or obsessed with always continually growing my locks. But what I've learned to realize is that my journey doesn't involve having long hair. As much as I admire those that do have long locks, and as much as I've enjoyed the experiences of having them myself, after 20 years of experience having dreadlocks, I've realized that my perfect length is not when they're long. And I've become obsessed with having my dreadlocks so long for some reason. And I've only just become to realize that my ideal length is growing from the dread fro stage to wherever it may be that I'm comfortable with, and then restarting the process. I like the restart, the refresh. I like seeing how my hair changes, and it changes the most drastically from this stage outward. These have just been my thoughts here 3 months later after cutting my dreadlocks. And I probably should have told you guys about this sooner than later, but I also don't feel that there's a need or set pressure to share with everybody in real time what is going on with my journey. It's been great just kind of allowing the process to unfold itself and introducing myself to people in life on my time, and showing them that I cut my hair and not just clipping it and posting it up right away for everybody to see it at once. Life's been taking at a different speed lately. So I guess I should tell you more stories about how I got to this decision. So let's get into it. The big 360. My plan this time around, probably just gonna freeform them out freely on all sides, and probably get to about the 4-year mark and decide what I want to do with them then. If you remember, on my first time I freeformed, I had crocheted the sides in the back and let the top freeform to see the difference. This time I'm just letting it all do its own thing. This time, not really using the cold water method. I haven't really ran cold water through my hair at all yet. This time I am, so far in the past 3 months, I've been using a blow dryer to blow my hair, not doing the air dry method after the cold water. And If anything, sometimes I use this towel rub here. If anything, sometimes I use a dang microfiber towel. And don't get me wrong, it's not anything crazy. This is how much I will honestly use it, maybe once a week. Something like that. The only real reason I would do that is because I have hat hair and I have bedhead, and I just use that to kind of fluff everything back up from a compressed state. It's not like I'm sitting here obsessed, constantly rubbing my hair, being like, oh my god, why don't I have dreadlocks yet? Because we all know that's not the way it works. These things take patience and time to come about. So just stick to it. If you are on your journey or you're just starting your journey, just stick to it. Like many things in life, just stick to it. And hearing myself say that right now, I realize I could practice what I preach a little more too. Gotta be honest with you guys. So I don't know, this is kind of my first time talking to a camera in a while. Been doing some other things for you guys about this hair journey and how these dreadlocks are going to be forming for the next 3 to 6 to 9 to 12 months and beyond. I don't think I'm going to be doing an update every month. I was thinking more like every 3 months to see the progression, but I got to start logging, and that's the first step. So come along with me. Here it is, another damn paradise. This is kind of like morning hair right now. The one part that's not really locking up is this bit, this front layer here. And it's the same front layer I had with my dreads that still never locked up. So I kept these bangs kind of as the longest part, and just to see if they would lock up naturally, but they taken their sweet ass time, that's for sure. Let me give you a better 360 today. Don't mind the mess in the back. It's a clutter show back there, and I'm slowly working on minimizing these belongings. So I guess comes the point in asking what sort of questions you guys have about cutting dreadlocks off, questions about my thought process when I did it. If you have any questions about how my new journey is gonna go, this is your chance to leave those in that area of the video where you can type and press enter, and I'm gonna get back to you guys regarding any questions that I have answers to. Yeah, man. Another thing that comes to mind here is the fact that I've talked about this before. I've talked about much of this before, but the dandruff. Is it dandruff or is it like dry scalp? There is a difference between the two, and it's just something I've always had in my life, the dry scalp. I notice right now doing this dread fro journey, if I go like the week without washing my hair, the dry scalp starts to show up. So I give it a wash, a good wash, rinse, repeat. It goes away for a few days. Unless I stay on top of washing every few days, the dry scalp comes back. And you can really notice it in some of the dreadlocks that I cut off, because the dry scalp when it has nowhere to go, when it doesn't have anywhere to fall off the scalp. It falls into the locks, and this is when you can find like a chalky, flaky white sort of substance inside the locks. I'll show you a clip of that right here, which I'm referring to. With Freeform Dreadlocks, with this journey, typically I would be washing my hair every few days to like twice a week in order to allow like cold water to hit it and for the curl pattern to really enhance. I've typically been on the same wash schedule, which is about like once a week. Sometimes I'll go once every 2 weeks, but even though my hair is short and it allows me to wash it a lot more frequently, I've still been kind of like not washing it as much as I should. And yeah, that's the thought.